Why hello, I'm Noel. How are you doing? I'm super fantastic. Today we have a very special package containing super rare base. This arrived from Takara Tomy a couple of days ago and I'm blissfully happy. So here's the package. I mean, if you guys wanted to see the precise unboxing video, I have already released the ASMR unboxing video of all the 3 bases that this package contains. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. The link is in the description. But today, just wanted to have a closer look at what we have in this package and how I got it. So basically, the first thing that pops out of the package is this piece of paper from Takara Tomy. Thank you. Saying in Japanese, ご当選おめでとうございます, meaning congratulations, you won the campaign. This is the first time. Oh my god. I mean, I have applied to Takara Tomy's Beyblade campaigns multiple times, but this is the first time I won. And you know what's so cool about this is that this is the last campaign from Beyblade Burst. Since we're waiting for the next generation, it's sad that Burst is ending, but it's really nice that Takara Tomy hosted a final campaign. So let's have a closer look at the campaign. So this is another rare Beyblade set get campaign. Basically, we have 3 sets for this campaign. Number 1 is special set, number 2 A set, number 3 B set. And the one I got is B set, containing Shining Amaterios, Orichalcum, and Baldur. Oh my god, this is so cool, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing Baldur. Is it okay, Baldur? Yes. And as for Orichalcum, this bay is pronounced Orichalcum in Japanese, but I'm going to stick to the pronunciation Orichalcum. And I think it's super cool that Takara Tomy did this campaign. I mean, I am aware that Hasbro released Orichalcum in like a simple booster, and I think that's also cool because this bay is extremely rare and it's hard to get in Japan from Takara Tomy. Well, let's come back to this topic from the campaign. The special set is the most rare set. It contains Metal Bearing Drift and Divine Bedialo Hasuta version and stuff. Only 10 people will get this campaign. As for the A set, which also includes Metal Bearing Drift, this is for 400 people. And the B set that I got is 1,090 people. Okay, so 1,500 people in total. I think this is a pretty generous campaign. I have applied to this campaign a while ago, so I almost forgot about this. My hopes were fading, but now I'm happy. In order to apply to this campaign, we had to purchase a certain amount of Beyblade products. If it was a single booster, we needed 3 barcodes from that box. If it was a big set, only 1 barcode from the set was enough to apply for this campaign. Well, and the cool thing is that inside this box, we have 3 different boxes here again. Each box contains 1 Beyblade, super rare Beyblade, and I like how it says here Hibaihin, which means not for sale, since this is special Beyblade from the campaign. Looking beautiful, marvelous. There's something really magical about these gold Beyblades, you know? They all look different, even the gold color is slightly different. I personally like the one for Baldur. This is very shiny. The shape is simple, but looking very powerful. So let's have a closer look at Baldur. We have Bumper, Bite. A simple combo, the burst resistance isn't that high, and the thing I'm kind of worried is for the disc. You know, the thing about these painted discs is that these paints tend to come off, so I'm planning to use this carefully so that I can maintain this in a good condition. As for the driver, I think it's a very interesting driver. I don't know if this is going to be awakened, but since the tip is kind of wearing off, I have used it multiple times. I'm just going to keep looking. And I think most of you already know about these bays because there are so many reviews about these bays, and so I'm going to be quick. And here we have Shining Amaterios. This was also a bay from the Rare Bay campaign, so it's still very rare. And it's very shiny because it has some metal on the layer since it's a Chozi Beyblade. And the design is cool. I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of Perseus. Savior Perseus. And also Baldur's design is kind of close, but they're facing different sides, so it's like Helios and Hyperion in a way, you know, two faces looking at different sides, and Baldur has blue in it and Amaterios has red. I don't know if there's no theory regarding this is just what I thought, but it's very interesting to compare these rare Beyblades. And I also like the gimmick of Amaterios. The layer has 5 wings that kind of bounces, doesn't really bounce but moves slightly. Interesting how this is going to perform during battles. As for the disc, we have arrow dash and the frame angle. I haven't seen these parts used in competitive battles that much, but I personally think that the frame angle is quite interesting in the shape. If you like the dagger frame, this could be an interesting option. It has 3 pointy ends, it's not that heavy, but it should provide the opposing Beyblade with a certain amount of attack, so I'm planning to use this. As for the driver anchor, what a unique shaped driver. It performs like an attack type Beyblade. It's very high, so this could be used in some bays from even Sparking or DB series, I think. If they have a certain amount of burst resistance, it could be an interesting option because the way the anchor driver performs is actually pretty interesting. So I was planning to do some battles later on using these 3 bays, and as for Orichalcum, nothing to say. This is actually the favorite among the 3 bays for me, because my favorite Beyblade overall is Regalia Genesis. And look, the shape is kind of similar. I'm not saying they're identical or nothing, but another cool thing about these 2 bays is that the gimmick of Orichalcum, which is kind of like the invincible mode, the unburstable mode thing, kind of reminds me of the infinite lock system, you know? And they're also round. I like these round symmetrical bays. I also like Greatest Rafale, that's why. And Outer Octa, these parts are also powerful, so I think this is a bay full of potential, and the color scheme is fantastic. The gimmick of Orichalcum seems very powerful, but I've heard that Orichalcum actually bursts a lot, so that's the same for Genesis. But the gimmick of Orichalcum is very special, and I just wanted to see how these bays perform, so let's do a couple of battles using these bays. Let me know if you have any requests, what you want to see me doing using these 3 bays. I'll be happy to reply to your comments, and I truly appreciate. Thank you so much guys for supporting this channel, and for Takara Tomy for sending me this. I mean, it's very nice because I have applied these campaigns long time ago, and I was very sad that Beyblade Burst was ending, and I think this is a fantastic way to end Beyblade Burst by looking at, you know, these classic rare bays from the previous seasons. It's so nostalgic. So just wanted to let you guys know that even after the new generation begins, after Burst ends, I plan to release some Burst videos even after the new generation keeps going. And also Metal Fight Bays, since I have some Metal Fight Bays, it would be fun to do some cross-generation battles videos, so I'm planning to do that as well. I hope you enjoy them. And just before we get into the battles, make sure to follow my Instagram and TikTok. The links are in the description as well. So, are you ready for the battles? Let's go, guys. 3, 2, 1, go shoot!